Howdy, folks. Welcome to Season 4. Yeah, we're starting a brand new season. We're doing a brand new game, and I'm doing a customized map. It says Akui here, but it's actually a modified Temperate 2 template, and I will include that in the description or a paste bin or something for that. And so here's the seed, and yeah, all the old nerds among us are holding their screens upside down and laughing. But, you know, hey, at least the joke goes over better than when we all had CRTs. So, anyway, let's get started, and we'll let this load up. Now, I do some different things than the standard play, and so I'll explain that to you guys while we're playing, because some of the things might, you know, surprise you or whatever. People might not expect it. Let's see, let's look around here and see if there's anything else. There's copper deposits. Is that it? There's just copper deposits? There's there's promethium. How about we head for the promethium? Okay, so we're going to go this way. Now we are in our escape pod. For those of you who are new, this is how the game starts out. You're in an escape pod. Your ship was destroyed or whatever, and you're crash landing on an alien planet. And so here we go. And look, there's one of the new dinosaurs. Now I changed some of the critters on here too, and some of the plants and everything. So, because I used the base for Oskitoon, and here we go. We'll grab all this stuff, and let me get a weapon out in case I need it. We'll get survival, and food, and medikits, and there's a drill, and a chainsaw, and a flashlight. Okay, so the things you will need here are, at least to start off, are all there, so you want to put some stuff in your hotbar here. But anyway, so yeah, you grab all your stuff from your escape pod, and I'm going to turn that off because I hate this thing. I'm turning off this. Okay, I don't need it, so here we go. Alright, so we're going to head over to the promethium deposit. But yeah, anyway, this planet is based on Oskitoon. I made some changes to the sea level, as you can see, obviously, because Oskitoon is like very little land, and it actually would make it quite unchallenging if they did it that way, because the cool, let me see if my key spammer still works. Yes. Okay, so you press T to pick this stuff up. But anyway, yeah, if there was just all water, all the deposits end up like right next to each other, and so it makes it way too easy. Now, one of the other changes I made here is, let me see here, let's go to our drill. One of the other changes I made is that I made it so that the deposits, the mineral deposits, are small. And I thought I turned off hints too. But here, let's turn off the hints in here. Controls, MISC, hints off. It doesn't change that. It's not a global setting, apparently. But yeah, anyway, if all the land is close together, then your deposits are too easy to find. So the other thing I did was I made the deposits smaller because they are huge. They're set for multiplayer, and I'm not playing multiplayer. So my intention is to not use the meteorites unless it's necessary. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, that's my intention. So I have actually only a small amount of resources in order to build enough ships to get off the planet. So we'll see how that works out. And the other thing I'm going to do differently from the standard game is I will not be using the tech tree. After this episode, off camera, I'm going to go basically turn it off by using console commands to, you know, do all the XP and everything. And I've mentioned this in every series. Once they get the tech tree working to where it's actually like not stupid, then I will gladly use it. I love tech trees. I'm a big fan of that stuff and progression and all that. But the way they've got it set up right now, it's arbitrary and ridiculous, and it doesn't add fun to the game, so I'm not going to do it. So that's one of the other things. And the last major change that I'll be doing in this series, just like my other ones, is I will not be adding blueprints. I will not be spawning stuff from blueprints. I like to build all my stuff on camera for you guys, or at least, you know, in concept. So, you know, some parts of the build I might skip or that kind of thing, but I do like to build on camera because I think that's one of the more interesting aspects of the game. and it's actually fun to do, as opposed to like this, where, you know, other than this, I'll probably do all of my mining off camera and show you guys either time lapses or whatever. So this is Promethium, for those of you who are new. Promethium is your main fuel source for stuff, and I need to get out of this hole. And this drill is going to be fun with that. So yeah, Promethium is your main fuel source. You use that, it drives your ships and your bases and all that stuff. So you definitely want to get that when you can. And corn dogs are your food. And I can take off my helmet. Something I always forget to do is take off my helmet. And the other thing you can grab here for resources is trees. You grab some trees. And that chainsaw is slow. Okay, and when you do this, when you chop down a tree, it gives you wood, which it drops it, yeah, okay, it drops it there, and then you can pick it up. So you can use the wood to make wood blocks, and then your wood blocks you can use to put on your bases, to make bases and stuff. So I'm going to look around here, and I'm going to head mostly west so that I can keep ahead of the sunrise and see how that works out. And basically I'm going to look for, you know, a place to build the base, and a place to get set up and all that stuff. So we will keep wandering west here. And I'm out of stamina. Okay, so when you run out of stamina, what you can also do is you can use the jetpack here, and you just tap on it, and you'll float, and you go pretty fast. So that's another way to get around here. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to be looking for iron deposits. The big ones you want at the beginning are iron and magnesium and promethium, because that's your fuel, and iron and magnesium are what you need for your ammunition. So it's definitely useful to do that, to get those three mostly at the beginning. And let's see here. Actually don't need sugarcane, not sure why I'm picking that up. So the corn dogs, I'm picking them up for food because I'm going to need to eat some of those. And I forgot you can stack them, it's awesome. Now if they can just make it so that when you pick stuff up, it adds it to your hotbar instead of your inventory. Especially when you already have a stack of it on your hotbar. I'm not sure what the purpose is behind that. Let's see, we have a large plasma drone over there, which I don't want to take on right now because I don't have any decent weapons. So the other things on this planet is, since the water level is pretty low, I'm guessing that it's going to be probably harder to find some of the stuff anyway. Some of the seaweed and stuff like that. So let me put on my helmet, and here, you can pick seaweed. Or can you? Did I already pick it? I must have already picked it. Yeah, see, you can pick seaweed. And one of the things you can do when you're in water is, if I can sit on the surface here, is it'll let you diagonal strafe. So if you hit left and forward or right and forward at the same time, you notice my speed is 3.5, so you're diagonal strafing, and instead of 2.4. Now on land, I don't think it does that anymore. Oh, they changed it. It used to not do that. Apparently now you can on land. So there's that too. Nice. I imagine they'll fix that sometime, because it's kind of not fair and it's actually kind of detracts from the game too when you end up running diagonally everywhere. It doesn't play as interesting, as fun. So anyway, I'm going to head out, keep going west, and I will meet back up with you guys if I find something interesting. Okay guys, we're back, and I found a magnesium deposit, and there's a large plasma drone nearby. I'm not sure if it's going to actually come after me. It looks like it's a little farther away, but we'll see. It's within 200-300 meters when they start deciding to come after you. So maybe I'll just come in this way to this deposit. But yeah, this will help a lot getting magnesium, allow me to make some ammo. So I'm going to drill out this deposit, and I will check back in with you guys in another minute. Okay guys, we're back, and I think this plasma drone has finally spotted me because he's now getting closer and he's not going away. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this guy on. And if you can get underneath them, you can keep them from shooting you. If I can get underneath them, there we go. Oh, come on. Seriously? How many hit points does this thing have? There we go. Okay, we got that guy. You want to hit him in the red spot on the front. That's like their head or whatever, headshot. You do more damage that way. So, we'll loot that guy. I don't know if this guy is now coming over. He sure looks like he's making a beeline for us, doesn't he? Okay. Yeah, so I mined out that magnesium deposit, and I was looking for some more seaweed because I used up all my biofuel while I was mining that. And yeah, he sure is coming this way fast, isn't he? Okay, let's see if we can hide behind the trees. But maybe he's turning around. Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take him on soon though, because my survival constructor's over here and I want to keep heading west. So yeah, he's coming this way. Come on, go, 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 go! Get behind. There we go. Okay. Now, I also went into the tech tree and I unlocked the assault rifle, and my survival constructor is over there. You can see the little marker on the map. And it's currently making ammo for that, because I made the weapon, but I didn't have ammo with it. So I was going out to grab some seaweed while it was doing that. And there we go. There we go. There we go. That only took 17 or 27 shots or whatever. Some ridiculous number. Okay. Alright, so we'll loot that guy. Oh man, there's just an army of them coming. What is up with this? They're like, I think they're calling in reinforcements or something. Okay, let's get our assault weapon. Is my inventory full? Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to put stuff down already. Okay, the sugar cane can go away. Where's drop? Yeah, seriously. And are these guys getting closer? Are they still coming at me? Yes. Okay, and logs I can get later, and electronics I can pick up in a bit. So, and I need to get rid of one more thing because, oh man, that thing is big. Because I need to pick up the constructor. What can I get rid of? Okay, there we go. Oh, here he comes! Ah! Oh man, I need to switch weapons too here. Let's see, let me get my assault rifle. And let's get it loaded. Okay, this will help a little. This will do some more damage per second. Let's see here. Let's get underneath him, hopefully. Ah! Don't do that. What just happened? Okay. No! Load! Thank you. Ah, the other one's shooting me. Where is he? Where's the other guy? Was that somebody else shooting me or what? Nope, I guess not. Okay. I don't see anybody else moving. I thought I saw two of them coming in. I guess not. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out what it is I want to keep and what I want to drop, because, yeah, I'm already out of space. Cables, computers are worth more, control devices are worth more. Okay, so we're going to keep heading west, and I need to find two things. I need to find an iron deposit, and I need to find some biofuel, which means I need seaweed, because I can't mine iron without... Ooh, there's iron right there. Where is it? Where's the iron? Okay, it's ahead of us. Good. Alright, and I need to find a lake, too. I need to go to a lake. And I don't think that's up by the pole. I'm not going to be able to get there. Great. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll set up our constructor over here maybe, but I need to get over by this iron deposit and see what we can do. Let's see, we have how much of a... We have half of a drill left, so we can get some... Yeah, we can get some of the iron out of this thing before it runs out. But I really need to find some health somewhere. A medikit, and let's see, what is the medikit made with? I don't know if the survival constructor will let me build one. Let's see. Let's get over here first. But I don't think there are pixie sticks on this planet either, so I'm going to be kind of in trouble if I don't find another way to heal up. So let me see. Get the constructor over here first. There's more aloe vera. Okay. Get that set up. Let's see. We'll get our survival constructor put down. And we'll see if it'll let me make a health kit. T. Sorry, I have a keyboard thing that spams T key. Aha, there we go. Okay, we can make 3 of those. Alright. So I'm going to sit some stuff in the survival constructor here. And... whoops. Wrong key. And we'll put this stuff in here. Okay. And we'll get it processing the magnesium as well while we're mining. And let's see. Okay. So we're going to have it, I'm going to have it do that, and I'm going to mine out this iron deposit. And I think we're out of time for today, so that's going to be it for episode 1. So this is our new series. I don't think I mentioned it. It's in the experimental branch. We're going to be doing the experimental branch for this series. And so we'll see you in episode 2, where I will try to find a place to set up a base, and we'll see if we can get something basic set up. So we will see you in episode 2. Later.